Good morning, viewers. It's Pedro once again, and today is day 10 of my weight loss journey. The time's about 6:25 a.m. right now, and so I'm about 90 minutes away from having a men's breakfast with my fellow churchmates at my local church. We're eating at White Spot restaurant today, and I'm going to be eating so in 90 minutes, so I'll just give you an idea of what I did yesterday. Yesterday, when I was at work and like we were approaching noon, I don't know what it was, but I started to... hold on a second, we got some people crossing. Sorry about that. Let me continue. So, yesterday, I was basically still running off of the mindset that, because we have food in the house, I would feel bad letting it go to waste because we paid money for that food. Even though, looking back, I probably shouldn't have bought all the sandwich material and ingredients because I'm fasting. So, we still have brioche bread and a number of sandwich ingredients in the fridge. So I was worried that it would go to waste. So yesterday, I guess, maybe on a bit of an unrelated matter, I started taking this sweetener from Mio, M-I-O. It's a sweetener. I do not know if it contains electrolytes or not, but I've been putting it in my water over the last 2 or 3 days. And yesterday, around lunchtime, I started experiencing some contractions in my stomach and a little bit of tightness in my chest, followed by a small headache. Felt awful. I don't know what it was, but before actually just doing the research and finding out what it was, I decided, heck with it, I'll just eat this time. And the reason I chose to eat, I ended up buying Tim Hortons. I ate a Tim Hortons meal. I had a habanero chicken bowl with wedges and an iced tea. And I didn't feel good, but what was going through my mind was that since I was going to be eating at the men's breakfast the next morning anyways, it gave my mind a license to eat, which I think is a very bad combination when you're trying to fast. When you have that outcome that you're going to eat anyway, so might as well eat, the temptation to eat is even stronger in that circumstance. So I feel pretty bad because I had Tim Hortons yesterday, and then when I got home in the evening, I had dinners there too, because my wife made some food, so I ate that as well. Yeah, so big fail yesterday. So that me feeling bad was why I ate yesterday, but over top of that, I'm still dealing with the issue of what do you do with all the food that we bought. I need to go to Reddit or some sort of forum or get some opinion on it, because I can't continue to jeopardize my own fasting just because I have food in the fridge. How do other people fast when they got food? Or maybe they don't have food. Maybe the people who fast successfully are people that don't have families and they just live by themselves. So they can just choose not to buy themselves foods until their refeed time 3 days later. I don't know. I'm sure there's families who, like husbands who have wives and kids, who do fast. So it's likely what I said in the previous day. I think in the day 9 video, the one I was struggling with, I think I just have to tell my wife, don't buy me any more stuff after this. Or if I have the guts, maybe just throw out what we have. Sure, it might hurt because it feels like we're wasting money, but I was reminded of a business principle that a friend of mine taught me maybe 6 or 7 years ago. the last time we met up, which is something called the sunk cost bias or sunk cost fallacy, where you've already invested so much time and investment into something. It may be a diet regimen or a business practice that if you were to quit now, it wouldn't feel right because you've already come all this way, so you might as well keep going. That's basically the sunk cost mentality. So I think I might apply that to the food as well. So if you buy the food, I believe it's destined for one of two places, either in your gut or in the trash. Anyways, it's gonna go there anyways, I guess, regardless of what I decide to do or not. One of those two places. So maybe I should take a stand and say something like, my body is not a trash can for food that I don't need or want, and just refuse to eat it. Because the money's gone anyways. It's not like we can get the money back by finishing the food. So I think I might tackle it that way. And what's going to help is if I don't actually buy any more ingredients for myself. I'll stick to fruits of the earth. So I think what I'll do going forward, when we go shopping, grocery shopping, we'll buy the food and stuff we need for my wife and for my son. And for me, when I'm getting closer to breaking my fast, I'll buy one apple and I'll buy one banana. And I will eat that apple and banana during my refeed. I'm going to try to keep the refeed to half an hour, no more than that, so I can go back to fasting. I think this is optimal. I'm going to give that a try. Yeah, it just makes the most sense anyways. So I've struggled yesterday because I had some pain. I did some research as well. Actually, before I end this video, I did some research and I figured out what that pain was. Had I actually did this research while I was still in pain, I probably could have waited it out. Although at that moment I was listening to my body. The pain I was feeling yesterday in my stomach was actually my stomach shrinking. That's a normal process when it comes to fasting. You will experience slight contractions in your tummy, which might come up to the chest for some reason, I don't know, but your stomach is shrinking. So I'm of the understanding that little bit of contraction, little bit of discomfort is just my stomach shrinking, and I should just ride it out. So what I should have done is just drank water and held on. I shouldn't have eaten that Tim Hortons. So that was a fail there. That's a big day 8 fail, or day 9 fail. So I won't do that again. If I'm experiencing just small, slight discomfort like that, just wait it out. I also read that fat cells hold water for a specified period of time. So you end up actually peeing a lot more than usual when you're doing a 72-hour fast. And that's basically your fat cells are expecting the fat to come back when you eat. So when you fast and you show your body that you're not putting the fat back in, it can release all the water that the fat cells are holding. So a lot of the weight initially is just water weight. So I need to be prepared for that too. When I actually get further in the fast, like possibly going into the 3rd day, I'm going to be peeing a lot. So James from the Warrior Network blog says that is normal. Yeah. So that was the struggle I was going with. I'm going to no longer buy food for myself. I might even throw out what we have now because no one's going to eat it anyways. It's already bound for somewhere. It's bound already for someone's trash bin. Maybe my tummy, the trash bin, or an actual trash bin. I prefer the latter. So I'm going to finish this walk, and I'll let you know how I feel afterwards. Hello again, everyone. This is the finish and the completion of the day 10 walk. This walk was a lot shorter because I wanted to give myself a little bit of time to get ready, because it's now I think almost 7 o'clock, and I want to be out of my house by 7:30, 7:40 to meet up with the men, because we're eating at a white spot at approximately 10 minutes away from here. I want to give myself enough time to get there, because I don't like being late. So this workout was only 32 minutes. It was a short one, but I guess that's why walking is equipped to fit with your schedule, not necessarily you to fit with its schedule. If for any particular day you need to do a shorter walk, you can do it and you still get a great workout. 30 minutes is still a pretty good workout. You do burn a decent amount of calories during that. That's why my range is between 30 to 60. 60 being a recommended maximum. You can go over if you have time. But 30 minutes is fine too. Because I still have a life, still a husband, still a father. So I take my workout regimen and things, and I mold it into my schedule, not the other way around. Which is actually why I'm so in love with the 72-hour fasting system, because even though you're fasting and it's tough and it takes discipline, you can work it into your normal life. You don't have to give up anything. You're literally just not eating. You can still go out. You can still hang out with friends. You can still work, like do a side gig or work from home or anything you want to do, or play video games and eat. Yeah, well, not the eating part, but you can play video games all day long if that's what you do. So it's totally adaptable to your life. So don't mind doing the short workout. And tomorrow I'll make up for it by doing a much longer one. So you take care, guys, and I'll message you later in the day just to let you know how I feel.